Hi, it's Marissa Schultz here, and today I'm sharing with you money tips for new mums. As a mum myself, I know that being a new mum is a really exciting time in your life, but there's a lot of new things to learn, and it is normal that you might feel a little bit nervous and possibly sometimes a little overwhelmed. And I know that when you bring your baby home and you're getting used to your new baby and your new role as a mum, your baby's health and happiness is likely to be your main priority and consume most of your thoughts. But I really ask you to take a minute to consider your finances, because managing your finances well during this stage of your life will significantly benefit you and your family. So I'm going to share with you 6 money tips for you that will hopefully help get you off to a good start. Tip number 1, I really encourage you to set up a bank account for each child. And one good way to do this is, if you have a mortgage, set up separate offset accounts for each child and nickname on internet banking, so you know which account is for which child. That way, any money that you receive as a gift for your children might be via their birthdays, their christenings, maybe even with their birth, Christmas, you can deposit straight into their accounts and you start building up their savings that you can hopefully give them later in life when they need it. Step number 2, set up emergency funds. Kids are unpredictable, right? So preferably you also want your emergency fund to be offsetting your home loan in a separate account. I recommend allocating a minimum of 10% of your income into your emergency fund each pay, so that you're constantly working on building that up. Step number 3, start a savings account for education. You know, early learning can start from the age of 3 and can be expensive. Private schooling is also expensive. So if you want to have the choice of private schooling and early learning centre to ensure that your child gets the best start, make sure you start saving for that as soon as possible. Set up a separate offset account against your mortgage and start building up your savings for education. Number 4, be cost conscious. Whilst it can be exciting to go out and buy everything brand new, you know, often the first 5 years of a child's life are the hardest financially for your family. Having to drop to 1 or 1.5 incomes can be really difficult and put a strain on the family's finances. So your baby doesn't necessarily need everything brand new. Think about where you can get hand-me-downs. The baby often grows out of things really quickly, so try and be cost savvy where you can and consider where you can save a little bit of money and still give your child the best start in life. Number 5 is protect your growing family. Now, we all hope that we'll be healthy and happy and live long lives forever, and you know, live long enough to see our children grow up and maybe even have children of their own, but life doesn't always work out that way. So review and consider what insurances you've got in place. Specifically consider life insurance, trauma insurance cover, you know, making sure that your kids will be debt-free and protected if something happened to you and your partner. I also really encourage you to prepare a will with a professional lawyer and give a copy of that will to trusted family members so that they know what to do if something happens. This will not only cover your financial wishes, but also what your guardianship wishes are if something was to happen to you. Finally, tip number 6, be sure to spend money on your health and happiness regularly. Being a new mum is a really important job. It's really easy to lose yourself in the job. But what is essential for your family and essential for your child's health and happiness is that you yourself are healthy and happy. So make sure you're allocating some funds regularly so that you can still do things that you enjoy and things that make you, things that make you happy, so that you can be the best version of yourself and bring the best version of yourself to your family. Overall, remember that you've got this. Being a mum is probably one of the hardest but most rewarding experiences you will ever face. So embrace every part of the journey. The more prepared and confident you become with your finances, the more confident you will be in caring for your loved ones and giving them the best start to life. I hope these tips helped you. If they did, please like and share the video below with family or friends that might also find it useful. And I'd love to hear your comments on any money tips that have served you well as a new mum. Thanks again and have a great day. Bye.